Welcome to this special edition of Hannity. I'm Jason Chaffetz in for Sean. And tonight, we're at the end of another humiliating day for Joe Biden. The president just wrapped up a crisis meeting with 24 Democratic governors at the White House. After the meeting, 3 of the governors voiced their support for Biden outside the White House, while the others avoided the cameras, including his rumored successors. Meanwhile, a growing number of other top Democrats are demanding that Biden drop out of the race. As we speak, a large number of liberal lawmakers are reportedly preparing to call on Biden to step aside. And on CNN and MSNBC, the wall-to-wall coverage of the president's cognitive decline is unyielding. But Joe is refusing to drop out. Last night, he told donors that jet lag was to blame for his poor debate performance. Biden said he almost fell asleep at the podium because of his trip to Europe that ended 12 days before the debate. And today, during another dishonest White House press briefing, Karine Jean-Pierre echoed the president's bizarre excuses. Have a look.
He is as sharp as ever, as I have known him to be in my engagement and my experience with him.
He arrives back in the United States 12 or 13 days before the debate. So his explanation for a poor debate performance is jet lag.
So what I want to say is it's the jet lag and also the cold, right? It is the two things, and that occurred. He has especially when he travels abroad, it's a pretty rigorous travel. We get tired looking at him doing his meetings and traveling. And so I think that's what he was speaking to. And I don't think it has a toll on, regardless of what age you are, it has a toll on you, that type of travel.
Yeah, watching those people jump out of planes and parachutes is exhausting, Karine. It's just exhausting. Especially on Air Force One, where you can't lay down in a bed, or I guess maybe you can. So, according to a CBS News poll, 72% of registered voters think that Biden is mentally unfit to serve as president. But the White House is refusing to administer a cognitive exam or release a full medical record. Today, he had just one public event, a Medal of Honor ceremony at the White House. Yesterday, just one public event, a short scripted speech across town. The Washington Post is reporting that many are, quote, shaken by his relative inaction over the previous 6 days to directly address the panic ignited by his halting debate performance. The president won't even come out to the podium to answer a few unscripted questions from the briefing room, despite repeated requests from reporters. Maybe that's because it interferes with, nap time. Apparently, during his week-long debate prep at Camp David, Biden required a mid-afternoon nap every single day. But at the briefing, Karine Jean-Pierre would not confirm nor deny Biden's reliance on afternoon naps. Make no mistake, the writing is on the wall. This game is up. And behind closed doors, Democrats are reportedly furious that the Biden family refuses to vacate the White House to give their party a fighting chance in November. In the meantime, I can report tonight that House Committee Oversight Chairman James Comer is preparing to bring the White House physician before Congress to possibly answer a few questions.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.